Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing really great. The next topic we're gonna discuss is the sources of drug. In my previous video, we studied about the different definitions of pharmacology, and now we're gonna study that how we can obtain these drugs, right? The major sources of drugs are from your plants, from animals. They can be made from your viruses, bacteria, microorganisms. We can obtain them from certain minerals. We can also make them in our industries. Those are called as chemical in nature, and we can also get them from genetic engineering, DNA methods. So we're gonna study one by one different sources and the drugs which we're gonna get from these sources. Oh my God, so many drugs. All right, so let's study with the plants, right? For the plants, we have two types of drugs which we can obtain from them, but don't be happy because they have a lot of names, right? So for alkaloids, we have, sorry, what did I just say? I just blew the secret. For our plant source drugs, we are two types. We have number one, that are the alkaloids, and we have number two, which are the glycosides. Right? Now, alkaloids are further consisting of different drugs, and you have the glycosides consisting of different drugs. Now, for alkaloids, how I memorized it, I made a keyword that it's morning, and I wake up at 6, and it's very quiet, and I want to rest, so I will have to hide my alarm clock. This was the keyword I used to memorize the names of these drugs, which were alkaloids from plant source. So from morning, we have morphine. We have at 6 o'clock, we have atropine. When it is quiet, it is quinine. And when I want to rest, it is reserpine. And then when I want to hide the alarm, it is ephedrine, right? So you can also make a keyword of yourselves, or you can use mine, or if you are great at memorizing or you're genius, you can just do it yourself, like without any stories. Next we have are the glycosides. The medicines which are glycosides and from plants, those are going to include your toxins, right? Digotoxin and digoxin, right? So these are the medicines which are glycosides, and we obtain them from plants. So plants are very important, okay? Now we have the second, which are from animals, right? We have the insulin that is important for your diabetic patients, and we have another a drug called heparin, right? Both of them, they are obtained from animals. Third, we have from your microorganisms, which are from your viruses, from bacteria, from fungi, from all of the viruses, right? Those disease are names for them are I studied about, like it is micro. So you have strepsils, that is a drug, and you have to prescribe it by a pen, right? So from the pen, it is penicillin, and for the strepsils, it is a streptomycin, right? So these are the two drugs which are microorganisms, and we obtain from them. Then from minerals, we all know what are minerals: iron, sodium, potassium. All of them from there, which drugs we get are the ferrous sulfate and the magnesium sulfates, right? So those are a little easy. Then we have two of our synthetics. We have semi-synthetic and we have synthetic. Semi-synthetic is, I made a keyword like semi, like Sam, and Sam has a phone, and on the phone he put a code, right? So from the phone, it is gonna be hydromorphone, and for your code, it is hydrocodone. All right. And the synthetic drugs are all which are used nowadays, like your paracetamol, your antibiotics, etc. And from genetic engineering, from your DNA, what drugs we can obtain are basically gonna be your hepatitis B vaccines, your human insulins. Like you can also make it from genetic engineering, and you can also obtain it from animals, right? It has a dual source. And your growth hormones. If you're dwarf or you're like not so, you can do it by genetic engineering, and you can like remove that gene and just get bigger. Okay. So that was all for the sources. So hope you have understood it, and give my channel a thumbs up and a video like. And if you guys have any questions, do leave it in the comment box and I will answer it. Thank you.